Okay, so this is the guide for Good on Paper Madden NFL 17 edition. This luck-based card game returns. Last year it was bad. It wasn't too bad for me, but I heard a lot of horror stories. This year I lived through the horror. I must have drafted, I don't know, 50 times or something before I finally got this. And there was no rhyme or reason at all. I believe EA kind of screwed up in their programming because I kept getting the same players over and over again, and no matter how I mixed and matched them, I was never able to get over 82, and I only got 82 a few times. But later in the day, this is launch day, August 23rd, 2016, they started to add new players. And like this Ben Roethlisberger, like I said, I did 50 times. I had never seen him once. And there's a lot of other players like that, so they just started adding them in. And with this draft, I just got pretty lucky because this is a 80% luck, 20% know what you're doing type of deal. So the only help I can give you with that 20% is never draft a fullback. Completely worthless. They do not add into the overall. If it comes down to a cornerback and an end, like a defensive end, go with the DE because they seem to hold more weight in the overalls than not just cornerbacks but all secondary positions. And also there are 3 wide receiver positions. I didn't really pay that much attention to it. And once I realized it, I realized I was missing out on some points. So don't stop after you get 1 or 2 wideouts and then start moving on to improve other positions, because a 78 wideout plus 2 mid-80s, that's a really big bump for your overall. Other little trinkets I found was that West Coast offense coaches and single back offensive coaches normally start at 73, while other coaches start at 72. But there's really no rhyme or reason to that, because on this run right here I chose Mike McCoy, and he's a vertical offense guy, and he started at 73, I believe. So you're just going to keep repeating this over and over again and hoping that you keep getting elite cards, because there's some drafts where you'll just get gold after gold and you'll have no chance to get above 80, let alone 82. As you can see from this one, I pulled a lot of elites. I believe I pulled elites out of 13 out of 15 rounds or something like that. It was pure luck, but I believe just the standard deviation to the mean, I eventually had to pull as many times as I tried. But good luck to everyone else trying this. It took me a very long time, I'm not proud to say, but if you keep at it, I'm pretty sure you'll get it done. Remember, it's free and you can try it every 20 minutes. I will see you guys on the next video.
Where to now? Do you get yourself a
Oh yeah, before I forget, pay attention to the overall ticker at the top right there that shows your overall team. It's something I really didn't notice early on either, but as you can see, when you scroll over certain players, it'll go up or down, and it'll tell you if that player is good for you or not. Because, like right now, Marshall's at 79, but the other players were at 78. That's another little tip that really helped me out towards the end of my run here. And another tip is the way you're choosing your players. You can see with me, I'm taking a long time because I'm calculating what's the overall gain. An 84 taking over a 72 spot, that's a plus 12. So I'm thinking of it that way. Is that better to get that 84 or an 82 over a 72, which is only a plus 10? All things being equal, I would normally try to get the higher plus. But that can't be the case all the time, because it all depends on the positions and what other positions you have filled. But keep that in mind as well. Always try to go with the biggest gain you will get, but at the same time, pay attention to that top right overall, because sometimes your largest gain, like you can get a plus 15, a player could be a 90, it could be taking a spot of a 75 player, but your overall won't go up, but your overall will go up if you pick up a 83 player who's taking over the spot of a 75 player. It's all really weird, and I wish EA would come out and explain how the overalls work in this, but I'm pretty sure they never will. But yeah, there's another tip for you.
With some real holes on your roster. Well, not too tough to see into the thought process of that pick. Both offensive and defensive options here. They might have to ask themselves which side of the ball needs more attention.